Alright, it looks like our background issues are pretty much sorted, and it sounds like Coster... Oh wait, it sounds like they're starting the prologue. Ah, we're getting started. Hold on, let me just get set up. Alright, here we are, back in the prologue. Nice prologue from both players. It looks like OddBod might have had a bit of a mishap there, though. I didn't quite catch it. Did he die in prologue? That's a pretty big time loss right there at the start. That's unfortunate. It doesn't feel good to die in the prologue, or have a big movement mistake in prologue. Oh, I see. So what happened in the prologue is OddBod tried to skip the cutscene, but he was a little bit early, and he ended up retrying instead. The devs were kind enough trolls to put the retry and skip cutscene options on the same position on the menu. So yeah, you're not wrong. The TGS, it's essentially a prologue death. It's just a prologue suicide, not just a death. Accidental suicide. So again, a really good city from TGH, and also a really good city from OddBod there with a 103. So definitely an improvement over his first game city.
Alright, got things ready now.
Hey, Coster, welcome.
So yeah, TGH is gonna cut right into a battle and chase here, and OddBod is right behind him.
Yep, nice move so far from both players in both chapters 1 and 2 so far. I see OddBod going for what looks like safety strats a little bit. Not going for that 3-pixel window to dash up diagonally through the dream block, but taking a slightly slower route instead.
Yeah, after last run, I'd imagine he's looking to play it a little safer, but yeah, against someone of TGH's caliber and consistency, you might need to take those risks more often than not.
Right, that's the thing.
Yeah, very smooth work from TGH through the battle and chase. OddBod also getting through it without any
problem as well. The only real I don't know. I forgot to see if OddBod went for the full skip in that second to last battle in room, where he tries to do the ultra and get in without ducking between the two. I'm not sure if I'm describing that properly, but
I know what you're talking about. I think he did. Okay, was that 145 from TGH?
Yeah, OddBod dashing a little too early there in this awake section. Just losing another 1 or 2 seconds.
Yeah, very minor flaw in, in the short term, but that can catch up towards the end. Still, 148 is really good.
Yeah, it's a really good time.
All right, both runners getting started here with Resort. Pretty close in time so far.
This is I feel like it's pretty similar to what we saw in the beginning of the first game, where both players really didn't make any major mistakes at all. but TGH just goes for a few more small optimizations than OddBod does, and it sort of adds up over time.
Yeah, like there hasn't been too many differences so far, but you know, these smaller optimizations have added up to about 3-4 seconds so far.
Yeah, optimizations plus a couple mistakes on OddBod's side.
Yeah, that's
small
it.
mistakes, but yeah.
Yeah, both of them cutting through this pretty cleanly. Tej will grab a key here and start working his way towards huge mess.
Tej seems to be in really fine form today. Someone in chat saying that he is 4 seconds ahead of world record right now.
Yeah, over the past few days, he's been in outstanding form. Glad to see it carry over to the competitive format too.
Yeah, it really does feel different, at least to me, when you're in a race, but TGH doesn't seem to be feeling the pressure at all right now.
OddBod getting started on huge mess here. A couple of mistakes getting through the maze, but you know.
Right. He seems to be about 1 button section behind right now, though the IGT is like 5 seconds off right now. Ooh, so OddBod messing up the spike jump on this first try there. That's the kind of thing that's just like adding like 1 second at a time to TG's lead right now.
Yeah, they're all small mistakes in the end, but you know, they just keep adding up, and Tej keeps growing this lead.
Right.
Pretty close to a full button section lead right now.
Nice fast cycle from OddBod through that books room there.
Just routine huge mess section from Tej.
Yeah. It's just like clockwork for him. It's like the exact same movements he did in game number 1. Just executed flawlessly.
Right,
oh wow!
Gonna slip through there.
That was wow. That's not from OddBod there, slipping under the second guy in that cycle skip. I haven't seen that before, or maybe I haven't been paying attention. But oh, unfortunately, messing up that ultra there with the key.
Yeah, that's just another unfortunate movement error. That one a little more costly.
Yeah. It is cool to. Oh, Tej going.
Oh man, that's
wow.
That's what kind of break OddBod needed.
Yeah, taking the risk by going for the checkpointless demo dash and failing the first time, which means he has to redo that whole room over again. And now, of course, he gets it on his first try after taking the checkpoint. But that actually just gave OddBod a lot of time to catch up there. That was crucial.
OddBod not going to take the same risk.
Oh, also failing the first try though.
But yeah, that's a huge difference in taking the checkpoint.
Yeah, he did save a few seconds on TGH on that one. I never thought I would see someone not going for the checkpoint in a race setting. I mean, I did see Tej get that on the first try without a checkpoint twice last night.
Maybe just feeling a bit confident.
I guess he was. I mean, he was feeling cheeky, I guess. Didn't work out though.
Definitely confident after that last race. Ooh, OddBod missing the coin there.
But going back for it without dying, which is not that easy considering the dust that builds up and Oshiro cycles and such. So nice save.
Yeah, both runners have made saves in this Oshiro section over the past 2 races. Tej had a similar one earlier.
Yeah, I think I missed that one.
Alright, Ridge is where this gets a little interesting, because things kind of fell apart for OddBod, whereas Tej kind of tied his IL record last race, which really broke the race open.
Yeah, let's see how OddBod can handle himself this time. I really like that ultra in that room from Tej. Oh, and another flawless corner boost, ultra to corner boost in that room as well. Man, it's really amazing to see him pull it off like so consistently, considering it from experience it's such a hard strat to pull off.
Yeah, I was just about to say, the consistency on it is insane, given how difficult that is.
I mean, even if you get the ultra and the corner boost, like it's easy to overshoot or undershoot the next part of it. Either not get your dash back, or hit the spikes. It's just so precise.
Just speaks level of runner. Unfortunate death on the second wall bounce there. Going to lose a few seconds, but
yep.
All right, much cleaner from OddBod so far, but we haven't gotten to the.
Right, I think OddBod's first mistake was the first auto scroller. So we'll see how he fares this time. I think he goes for the same strat as TGH with the ultra off the top of the block.
About to find out.
At least he did try that last time. We'll see what he does this time. Maybe he'll go for a safer route. Yep, he's going for the safer bunny hyper to bunny hop, using the momentum of the block to push him forward. So much less of a risk of death there, and he only loses like 0.1 seconds to the strat that TGH used.
Yeah, the difference in strats isn't too big of a deal.
Right.
Yeah, this is much cleaner from OddBod this time around.
Yeah. Oh,
as I say that.
Well, he messed up that first try, but he did have a nice backup. So, you know, that was probably just like 2 seconds.
Yeah. I also noticed some miss up in that room last race too, but no, that seems to be the only major flaw so far in his Ridge.
I think his failure in game 1 was worse than the one this time. I think he lost more time there. Oh, nice. So OddBod goes above the spikes there instead of going below. I think that probably saves a little bit of time over the strat that TGH usually uses. I think.
No, really?
I'm not totally sure about that. I haven't seen the timing for that.
All right, T's will be wrapping up the Brutal Wind section here. Again, it's just clockwork for him at this rate.
Yeah. I mean, Teach is I mean, one of the reasons that he's world record holder for so long and so consistently, I mean, despite that Flajerby stealing it for him briefly, is that not only is he really consistent with his strats, but the strats that he goes for are like really high level. Like he goes for, like, anytime someone's going to be trying some new optimization for the first time, it's usually Teach trying it. Well, I mean, that's not true. I mean, there are a lot of strat hunters who go for like really crazy stuff, but I mean, Teach is constantly pushing to add more optimizations to his run and get them consistent.
Right, and practice he puts into it obviously plays a factor in this. All right, so OddBod coming out of that with a 251 Ridge, which is worlds better than what he had in the first race. It's keeping him pretty close of Teach, I'd say.
Yeah, Blue Eye. That's why I sort of walked back that comment. Bye-bye Revolution, definitely. You know, or you could say are more in the forefront of like finding new optimizations, but yeah, fine. Nice yeet from TGH there.
Cutscene
really cool.
Skip from OddBod.
OddBod going for it now, and he gets the corner boost this time, and he gets the full yeet. Very nice. That feels really good to get.
It's always nice to hit the full strat bear. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh wow! OddBod dashing left, pressing the dash left input a little too early before he got into the bubble, and losing several seconds there because of that.
It was maybe a half second early. That's going to cost him so much time.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
All right.
But despite that, I'd say in this race, OddBod is still in the running. Especially if you look at the IGTs right now, OddBod about 10 seconds behind in IGT. So as opposed to the last race where OddBod was like a good 40 seconds behind after Golden Ridge, OddBod is still in the running right now. One or two bad deaths from Teach, and OddBod could be right back in like a dead heat.
Yeah, this is absolutely still doable from OddBod. That said, we get to see anything you know, major happen on TG's side.
Yeah, except for like perfection. I mean, but from TG is just expected at this point, so it's not even worth commenting on. Oh, actually, of course, as soon as I say that, he overshoots his super dash there, and has a little bit of spaghetti in that room, but of course he still manages to get through it, saves the day, just losing a couple seconds.
Yeah. No. Ooh, the Seeker misses the bottom coin there on our bot side.
Annoying. Seeker not doing his job.
They're only here for one reason.
Right, to hit lock
switches. Aside from killing us, but. Alright, Seeker does his job that time.
So OddBod does not go for the super there, so there's no chances of him overshooting the block there. But he does have to take like a fraction of a second longer to climb up the block.
Just minuscule differences.
Yep. TGH going for these Theo Ultras again, executing them flawlessly. It's really cool to watch him going that fast with Theo. Such a great way of turning one of the most tedious sections of the game into like one of the fastest.
Doesn't get enough height off the dash platform there.
Yeah.
Alright, OddBod starting on the same section here. Alright, TG is going to wrap this up with a 4:14, which is about
awesome.
Yeah, he's just a second off from his pace last race.
Yep.
Alright, OddBod having no trouble whatsoever right now. Just coaching.
Yeah, OddBod getting through Theo with flying colors so far. Pretty much matching TG with the ultras. Except he didn't go for the ultra in that final transition, but it looks like it didn't slow him down very much at all.
Alright, still looking at a 30-second difference.
There's TGH again with the first try leg skip with a really fast setup. And like a lot of these things that he just making look easy are really, really difficult. Leg skip is a difficult trick. Like regardless of how many times he can get it on the first try, I don't care, it's difficult.
Yeah, we saw its difficulty a bit last race on OddBod's side actually.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's a very tight window
really
to
precise.
hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, speaking of... Ah, he's gonna hit it again.
OddBod having trouble with leg skip again. Oh no.
This is what put the nail in the coffin last time, but he'll get it third try, which is yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, it's not quite like it's not time to count OddBod out yet, but that did extend TG's lead for sure.
By a hefty bit, I'd say.
Yeah. Wow, that's a really fast movement from TG to do that crumble block maze. Just kind of abusing the, well, maybe not abusing, but using the properties of like the dash refresh and stuff to get through this crumble blocks, like with almost no waving it around for your dash to refresh and stuff like that.
There's like no end lag on each dash there, and it's insanely cool, at least from my perspective.
Like he got a triple at the very end in that room, which is really hard to get. Wow, that's slipping right in between those two bumpers at the very end.
I
think I just saw him get an accidental corner kick there, or wall kick. but like it barely registered to him. Like someone else might have like flailed for like a couple seconds after their strat fails, but he just like within like 0.5 seconds he was like correcting himself.
Oh, did this happen? Did it actually happen then? If he doesn't notice it. Ooh.
Oh, OddBod! Wow, going for that really cool strat through that top route there. Basically dashing through the bumper as it's resetting to get the bumper boost at the end of it.
I was going to comment saying he was having a little bit of an issue with that, but that's a pretty cool strat.
Yeah. I don't know. Was that his first try of that room? I wasn't watching.
Yeah, it was his first try through the room.
Okay, so that's pretty cool then.
Yeah, today I learned.
Okay, let's see OddBod getting through these. Alright, nice first try through those shortcuts. It always scares me when I see people fast fall through that last shortcut. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, it seems too finicky to do, but
I just have a problem with fast falling in general. I don't even fast fall in 2A. In that last battle in the room.
Alright, relatively thorough hollow section from OddBod, and now we have both runners in the battling section.
Yeah. The TGH, definitely, his lead is definitely a lot less than it was in the first game. It's still
absolutely.
sizable, though.
It's still big enough as to where OddBod needs to hope for multiple mistakes on TG's end. But, it's a respectable race, and it's still one that can swing either way.
Exactly.
That said, OddBod's going to have to play at the top of his game if he's to have any chance of bringing this back.
Yeah. It's a nice reverse hyper to Ultra in that room from OddBod. I think TGH does something similar. That was interesting. I think I saw a little bit of hesitation from TGH there. I'm not sure what that was about.
He just kind of walked forward to
okay.
Roundabout. And both sides having really good battling fights.
Yeah. Ooh, of course, as we say that, OddBod takes a quick death from a laser there.
I swear.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty quick death. Not a really big deal.
Alright, one last screen on TG's half.
Watch TG screening for this epic strat he does here with his bumper to an Ultra. Really cool.
Flawless.
Alright, so TGH rounding up the last of Chapter 6, while OddBod is on to Phase 2 of the fight. I'd say probably so looking at their IGT differences, I'd say TGH is probably like 20 seconds ahead right now. Maybe 20 to 30 seconds ahead, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say it's just a little more than that.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. I just usually look at, times as a exit chapters.
Right, let's try that. It's TGH with about about 21 minutes. When the timer becomes visible, we'll see what
OddBod on this final screen of the fight here. Ooh, nearly grazes by a laser and gets through it.
Yep, nicely done. Okay, so you're right. OddBod finishing up about a little over 40 seconds later than Teach to finish up Chapter 6.
Definitely looking a little rough if we're hoping for Game 3, but it's still technically doable. That said, though, Teach is just kind of handling Summit.
Yeah, so I just want to point out that Teach getting entering Summit with about 21 minutes on the clock, I think means that He put world record on this run.
He got out with 20:57, so it's within the realm of possibility.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure if TGH like advertises any supplements or something, but if he does, maybe it's worth a look. to get like this pace, like 2 games in a row in a race setting, in like a finals tournament setting.
What kind of stamina does this man have? What's his secret?
It must be that toothbrush, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Dude, there's no plaque weighing him down.
No. Cleaner your teeth, faster your runs. Alright, 1500 is going to be big for TGH.
Yeah, that awesome cycle skip in this long room here, he pulled off without any problems.
Alright,
now here we see the triple ultra room. Looks like that's going well. Nicely done.
Perfectly done.
Yep.
And getting through those flawlessly is really big for your run.
It looks like OddBod had a bit of trouble in that lock switch room in 1000 meters, having to go back for a lock switch that I think he missed. No deaths, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just more minimal time loss. But, you know, as we've gone over a couple times and as we've seen in action, that minimal time loss becomes quite major.
Yeah.
Around 3:15 entering Ridge for TGH. OddBod coming up on 1500 at 2:25.
TGH keeping a hold of that strawberry again. See how long he can hold it.
Any wagers? Because I know he's trying to keep it.
Yeah. He tends to lose it on this next screen transition here.
Yeah, he does it again.
Yeah, there he goes.
If I was a wagering man, I'd look at that transition specifically.
Right. Oh, OddBod also going for the cycle skip here in this long room here. And it looks like he's getting it on his first try as well. Very nice.
Very smooth from OddBod. Triple
That's
ultra
a really hard trick. And nice triple ultra room from OddBod too. No real danger there of getting this haircut.
Yeah, I mean, outside of the coin mistake. Ooh, nice demo dash air from TGH to fit through that block, by the way.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It just implemented that a couple days ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, outside the coin mistaken 1000 or 1000 for OddBod, this has been pretty clean from both runners.
Yeah, I think OddBod will be a lot happier with this run.
Oh, absolutely. Depending on how the rest of it goes, of course.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, wow!
Just didn't get high enough on the climb.
Was it that he didn't get his second dash back? Or on the second...
No, he got a dash back, he just didn't climb high enough.
Oh, okay.
Like, he thought he'd climbed high enough, but he didn't, and just kind of let go.
I can hear him, like, saying, like, Damn, Madeline, I was holding that. I was holding grab. What? You know, whatever.
The classic.
Hello?
Right, we'll see how big that is, you know, towards the end of this. That
yeah,
might...
probably not going to make much of a difference in terms of the outcome of the tournament.
Oh yeah, like, that's not major enough at all to bring OddBod back into this. Alright, OddBod coming up on the final half before the 3000 meters, but TGH is already entering downdraft now.
Yep. Yeah, like a good one section of Summit behind. Definitely hard to come back from.
Yeah, but in the end, this is a better race to be proud of. And, if he's not able to bring this to a Game 3, then, third place is kind of really good.
I gotta be honest, if you're racing TGH, who is, especially a TGH who is like almost on a world record pace, and when he finishes, you're on 3000k, like you're in good shape as a Celeste runner. It's just, Yeah,
being able to like be in the same section as him as he finishes is pretty astounding. Speaking of, OddBod coming up on the end of 1500, or 2500.
Nice optimization there with dashing up into the dash block.
All right.
Because these are the kind of things you have to do if you want to like get sub 31, sub 30. It's like all these little tiny optimizations that add up over time.
Yeah, just these super small things. Well, we've been over this.
Yeah.
The small things become big. TLDR.
It's just a kind of a consequence of how the speedrun here kind of develops. Like as you improve, like first you're really just trying to minimize your deaths, and then once you're at the really, really high level, it's all about the small optimizations that add up.
Last couple flags for TGH here. No. This might be close. Comes to flag 2 at 29:30.
So his last game was like a 29. Wow, this is going to be close.
This is going to be really
Once
close.
again, it looks like he's going to be within. Oh my god, is this going to be?
Oh no!
That might have been world record. It might have been world record without that. It might have been.
There's no way. No.
Wow, within like 2 seconds of his world record. That is so crazy, man. And without that accidental like premature jump off the wall at the end, it might have been a world record.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Alright. Ooh. Small def air from OddBod. Gonna secure the temp checkpoint just in case. So yeah, for OddBod, we're looking at maybe 30-30. Which is a ton better than last time. What?
What is happening?
Hello? What?
What is happening?
I'm so confused. Is that on your end? Anyway, OddBod's finishing with 30-38, and the series is over. I'm confused. Oh my god, what was... What just happened?
I'm extremely amused right now.
I don't understand. I don't know what... I need answers.
You can consider it to be a kind of performance art, I think.
I'm so lost.
So, wow. So that was an incredible race, pair of races. Congratulations to TGH, who is going to be our winner for these lower bracket finals.
And definitely shout outs to OddBod for his run to winners finals and then finishing in 3rd place. Very respectable.
Yeah, extremely respectable. And OddBod finishing, with a 30-38, really, really good time. Like, these guys are heavyweights, as I said.
I don't think River Runs OddBod was looking for, but it's hard to be mad at stuff like this. So yeah. Tej is going to advance of 2-0 here, and we'll get the coveted rematch with Fledervi, the only person that's been able to knock Tej so far.
And just hold on for just a few seconds, and I think we're going to be able to get both OddBod and TGH in for a post-match interview.
We have OddBod in here now, and here is Tej.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Hey.
Yo, what's up? GG, OddBod.
Yo, GG, man.
So, TGH, you were absolutely beasting in this match. You got your first run, you were within like 5 or 6 seconds of your world record, and then your second match, you were like within 2 seconds of your world record. What is going on with you, man?
I'm not gonna lie, that was some of the best Celeste I think I've ever played. It just happened to come in a couple of races, but yeah, it's been feeling really solid lately. I had a really good any percent session last night, so I came feeling pretty confident, and honestly, like, just I surpassed my own expectations with these races for sure. But yeah, it's a good feeling. I was pretty in the zone.
Wow. So how do you feel about that checkpointless demo dash failure?
Oh, well, so I came into Resort, like, at that point, I think that was the best pace I'd ever been on in any run ever. So I figure, okay, let's just go for the checkpointless. And I did.
I saw you get it.
It was a mistake.
I saw you get it twice last night.
Huh? Yeah.
I saw you get it twice last night. It's unfortunate because I think that would have been like a pretty big. I don't know. It probably would have been 21-10 something, right? If you had gotten that.
Let's not think about that.
Yeah, fine. I guess that's pointless.
Yeah, there were quite a few instances where, like if that hadn't happened, we can always look back and
but
retrospective and say that. But yeah,
you can't fixate on that.
Yeah, but long story short, not even the time, like the time notwithstanding, even, I think that was some of the most solid I've played this game. And yeah, I just felt comfortable, honestly. Like it's weird. Like sometimes I just feel uncomfortable playing. Like, inputs don't come as easy, I guess, if that's a good phrasing. But yeah, I felt like I could go as fast as I wanted today, and that was good.
Wow. Anyway, it was really entertaining to watch. So thanks for being on top of your game. So OddBod,
you're welcome.
Yo, congrats on the 2 good runs, man.
Yeah, thank you, dude.
Awesome.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
So OddBod, I guess your first match was a little definitely some unfortunate mistakes in Golden Ridge that seemed to kind of seal the deal there.
Leg skip too.
Yeah, leg skip. He had a lot of problems with leg skip, unfortunately, this time. Anyway, you're still like an epically good player. I mean, how do you feel about your own performance?
Well, the first race was really bad, but all in all, it doesn't really matter when if Tej plays amazing, I would have probably lost anyway. So it's not like I'm bummed about it. I kind of wish I would have played better the first race, but at least the second race was probably somewhat close, I suppose. So as long as the people had a good time watching, I'm fine.
Oh, they definitely did. Trust me.
It's definitely entertaining to watch, to say the least. I saw a couple of really cool things I haven't actually seen before.
Yeah. It was neat watching, the differences between you and Tej. Like, not just the point where, like there were some points where, Tej is doing, little optimizations that you weren't doing, but, there were a lot of places where, you did, different strats that seemed like they might even be faster, or at least the same speed, but and they were just different. And it's cool to see that diversity of strats and stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a really cool thing about this game. It's like even at the top level, like certain people go for certain strategies that they feel comfortable with, and then other people don't.
Yeah.
Like if you look at like the top 5 runners, they all go like the core of strats they do is kind of the same, but there's definitely like you kind of see like what runners go for which strats. There's definitely some difference there, even at top level.
Yeah, there's definitely a flair, like an individual flair amongst top runners for sure.
Definitely.
And that's what makes this game good, man. The speed game is awesome.
It really is.
Different way to do different things, and it's it's pretty nice to see all this variety.
Yeah, it's great to watch and it's great to play. And if anyone who's watching is interested in speedrunning this game, we do have a great Discord with a lot of very friendly, helpful people. So feel free to join up. OddBod finishing up Any Percent Tournament with on a number 3 spot. Congratulations to you.
Thanks.
There were a lot of really, really good runners in this tournament, and it's really cool to get this far. You definitely have a lot to be proud of. And TGH, we're really looking forward to your run with Flat Derby. How do you think that's going to go?
I'm looking forward to it. Again, I'm not sure when exactly it's going to happen, because I know that Vlad has other things to like attend to right now, and things that are more important.
Right, like college and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So like that, it might be like a long time, but we'll see what happens.
We're all looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, OddBod, I appreciate the. I definitely. I'm probably not the only one who appreciates the Megalovania nod.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That was
for sure.
No comment. No comment.
I couldn't.
That was one of my favorite moments.
Dude, how does it feel? How does it feel to get the Undertale Any Percent world record by over 25 minutes?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Did you guys plan this out beforehand?
No, I didn't.
No.
Where'd the idea come from?
I finished my run. I went to the stream. I went to the race stream, turned the volume up, and that's what I heard. That's the first thing I heard. I'm like, yup, okay, cool.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
I was checking the chat real briefly, like the speed gaming chat, going into Summit, and I was so like, oh, if he gets like a perfect Summit, he's going to world records. So I'm like, well, I'm probably lost this race, so might as well have some fun. So I waited until you done in the speed racing TV channel, like when it said that you were done with the race, and then I just muted the game and
Oh, that's great.
went ham.
Yeah, I think everyone who's watching appreciates that laugh there.
On a related note, though, when is Delta Rune TGH?
Tomorrow, actually. Yeah, I've decided I'm quitting Celeste.
Hell yeah.
Going back to Undertale, Delator. Looking forward to it.
There you have it, guys.
That'll make the Lajerby match in the end even more exciting, because you're gonna,
Yeah, I'll be playing Undertale while he's playing Celeste. It should be
Right.
a really interesting matchup. Yeah. There you'll really see the different strats shine through from the top runners.
To be completely honest, I played the first episode of Deltarune last night, and I enjoyed it. I think you'd like it.
Oh, I've played it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how a speedrun would be. I mean, it seems like everything is. I don't know. Whatever.
Just ask Shay.
Apparently, it's not bad.
Okay.
I've heard things, but yeah.
Well, let's see. Thanks to the runners. Anyone who's in chat who isn't already should follow these runners, because they're awesome at what they do, and they're really entertaining to watch. So go ahead and follow those. I'm gonna put that link in there. And GG to both of you guys, and thanks for entertaining us all.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Thanks
for
for
commenting.
thanks for comment. Yeah, thanks for commentating on such short notice too. Like pretty much last minute.
Yeah, it was. Literally was last minute. Anyway, I'm really glad I ended up doing it. I think it ended up being really fun, and that's thanks to you guys. So anyway, and thanks Coster for joining me.
Not a problem. It's always fun doing these.
Cool. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Peace.
Yo, shoutouts to my senpai Tolu, and fuck anime. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Oh my god.
We'll end it there.